Hello everyone, I am Professor Anish Vora and I welcome you all in this video lecture. In this video lecture, we will study about decimal to binary number conversion and binary to decimal number conversion for fractional number. In previous lecture, we have seen this conversion for integer numbers, from decimal to binary and from binary to decimal. But in this video lecture we will study about this conversion for fractional numbers. First we start with decimal to binary conversion. In case of decimal to binary conversion, in previous lecture we have seen that while converting decimal number into binary number for fractional values, we have to apply repeated multiplication by 2. So we will apply this rule or this step of repeated multiplication of the fractional value with 2, because we are changing into binary numbers. Let us take one decimal number and fractional value, that is 0.8125. Now let us start multiplication with 2. When we multiply 0.8125 by 2, then the answer is 1.625. Now this is known as a produce. This is a product and this is known as a produce. Now from the produce, the integer values we have to take apart. So in produce 1.625, so 1 is an integer value and 0.625 is a fractional value. So we have to separate integer value as well as fractional value from the produce. So suppose the integer value is 1, so we have taken 1 apart, and the fractional value we are taking for repeated multiplication again. So 0.625, that is a fractional value of the produce. So again we are multiplying with 2. So answer is 1.25. From the produce again we take integer value apart. So 1 is an integer value. Integer value will be either 0 or it will be 1, right? So from 1.25 we are taking 1 apart, and fractional value, that is 0.25, that we are taking again back for repeated multiplication with 2. So we are multiplying 0.25 with 2 and then answer will be 0.5. Now you can see that in this produce the integer value is 0. Integer value is 0. So we are taking 0 apart, and fractional value, that is 0.50, that we are taking again for the repeated multiplication. So let us now multiply 0.5 with 2. The answer will be 1. Produce is 1.00, so we are taking integer value, that is 1, apart, but now we can see that fractional value is 00. So now if we go on multiplying for any time, then answer will remain 0. If we multiply 0 with any value, then answer will be 0. So now if we separate produce, that is the 1.00, 1 we have taken apart, but 0.00, now it will come to 0. Ultimately, when we multiply any values with 0, it will come to 0. So we will have to stop our process of repeated multiplication at this point. This is the indication when we have to stop our process of repeated multiplication. So now we can take the answer. See, now we have taken integer values apart, that is 1101. So we have to write in similar way 1101, starting from top to bottom. So 0.8125, that was the decimal number, an equivalent binary number, that is 0.1101. See, we can write in similar way 1101, starting from the top and traveling to the bottom side. So after point, we can write this fractional value in equivalent binary number, that is 1101. You have to notice that how we can write these numbers. So now let us take one more example and then it will be very much clear to you. Let us take another decimal value, and that is a fractional value, that is 0.525. Now we know that we have to repeatedly multiply this fractional decimal value with 2. So we are multiplying with 2. And then we have an answer, and that is known as a produce. The answer will be 1.05. Now, as I said earlier, we have to separate this produce. We can take integer values apart and we can take fractional value for process of repeated multiplication. So in this case, integer value 1 we have taken apart, and fractional value, that is 0.05, that we have taken for multiplication. If we multiply 0.05 by 2, then it will come to 0.10. So integer value in this condition is 0, and 0.10 we are taking for repeated multiplication again with 2. Answer will be 0.20. Again integer value is 0. We are taking 0 apart, and then 0.20. Again we are multiplying with 2. Then produce will be 0.40. We are taking 0 apart. But one thing you should notice at this stage, that in this type of example, if we go on a repeated multiplication, then it is never ending process. We go on repeatedly multiply, it will never come to 00 value. Fractional value will not come to 00 value. Say we have two conditions. We have to stop the process of repeated multiplication. Either the fractional values come to 00, or second option, we have to stop the process after 2, 3 or 4 repeated multiplication. That depends on how much resolution after a fractional value, after a point we require. Because in this type of example, fractional value will never come to 00. So we have to stop this process at this stage. We take the answer. So for decimal value 0.525, the answer, that is 0.1000, right? We have to write from top to bottom. Top, that is 1, and we travel towards the bottom side. And the similar manner, we have to write our equivalent binary number. Now let us take one more example, and this time we have taken one mixed number. Decimal number we have taken, we are converting decimal to binary, but this is mixed number. In this mixed number we have integer values as well as we have fractional values. So in this type of mixed number, what exactly we need to do? 76.625, we have integer value, that is 76, and we have integer value, fractional values, that is 0.625. So in mixed number, while converting from decimal to binary, we have to take two process. First we have to convert integer values as per our ladder method of repeated division, and then we have to convert our fractional values by repeated multiplication with 2. So first we take integer value 76, and we do the ladder method that we have studied in previous lecture. So repeatedly we divide by 2. We take a quotient for a repeated division, and we take a remainder apart. So 76 divided by 2, then it comes to 38, and a remainder will be 0. Same way, if we divide 38 by 2, then answer will be 19, and again a remainder will be 0. If we divide 19 by 2, then answer will be 9 and remainder will be 1. 9 2s are 18, so 19 minus 18, so remainder will be 1. If we divide 9 by 2, then answer will be 4 and the remainder will be 1. If we divide 4 by 2, then quotient will be 2 and the remainder will be 0. If we divide 2 by 2, then quotient will be 1 and the remainder will be 0. And if we divide 1, that is our quotient, by 2, then that division may not be possible. So we have to write 0. We have to end our process of repeated division at this stage, and the quotient, that was 1, that automatically becomes a remainder. Now we know that which one is LSB and which one is MSB, and we have to write values of binary number from LSB to MSB. So for decimal value 76, integer value, we have received answer in equivalent binary number, and that is 1001100. So our next step, that is to convert fractional value of the decimal number into equivalent binary number. So let us now convert 0.625, and for converting decimal fractional values, we know that we have to repeatedly multiply it by 2. So let us multiply 0.625 with 2, and then answer or produce will be 1.25. Now we have to separate two values, integer values, that is 1, that we have to take apart, and remaining fractional values we have to take for another repeated multiplication. So 0.25 we are taking for another repeated multiplication, and then it will come to 0.50. So 0, that is integer value, we are taking apart, and 0.50, that is fractional value, we are taking back to the repeated multiplication. So it will come to 1.00. Now integer value, that is 1, we are taking apart, and fractional value, now we can notice that fractional values has come to 0.00. So there is no need to for repeated multiplication. So 101, now it will be our answer. So 0.625 decimal fractional value, and we have got answer, that is 0.101. So together the answer for mixed decimal number, that is 76.625, we can write it in this manner. For 76, that is 1001100, and for the fractional values, that is 0.101. So this way we have got the answer for the mixed decimal number while converting from decimal to binary. So now let us proceed further for binary to decimal conversion for fractional values. So we'll now study about how to convert fractional values from binary to equivalent decimal number. Suppose we take one binary number, and that is fractional value, that is 0.101. So we require to convert 0.101, that is our binary number, and we need to convert it into equivalent decimal number. See, now again, in case of binary to decimal conversion, we know that position is very important, and we have to multiply with position, either it is a 1 with the values, that is 1 or 0 or 1. Now after a point, we take a base 2 and power either 1 or 2 or 3, but we need to notice at this stage that while taking a power of base 2 as per the position, we have to take a minus value, right? Suppose we take one example, so it will be very much clear to you. For after a point, we take 2 base 2 and power is 1, but it is now minus 1. Second, we take a base, but now power is minus 2 and 2 base 2 and power is minus 3. So as per the position from the point value, after a point we have a fractional value, and we travel from a left to right, right? So 1, 2 and 3, how the position varies, and now it is simple that we have to multiply with the exact value. So here value is 1, so we have to multiply 1 with 2 raised to minus 1. Then addition 0, we have to multiply with 2 raised to minus 2, and 1 we have to multiply it by 2 raised to minus 3. Now 2 raised to minus 1, that is 1 upon 2, and the value will be 0.5. So if we are multiplying with 1, then answer will be 0.5. Same way we have to do addition. If we multiply any values with 0, then answer will be coming to 0. Then 2 raised to minus 3, so that is 1 upon 2 raised to 3, and then it is 1 upon 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, that is 1 upon 8. So we have to multiply value, that is 1 upon 8, with 1. So it will come to 0.125, and ultimately we have to add all these values. So 0.5 plus 0.125, and then it will come to 0.625. So 0.625, that is the equivalent decimal values for the binary number 0.101. So 0.101, that is binary value, and equivalent decimal value, that is 0.625. So this way we can convert our fractional values, binary values. The process is same, but we have to take 2 raised to power as per the different position. We take one more example, and then it will be very much clear. Suppose we take a 0.1101. So we take a power. We start from the point value and we travel from left to right. See, this is point value and we have to travel from left to right for taking power of 2. So 2, now we start with 1, that is minus 1, 2 raised to minus 2, 2 raised to minus 3, and 2 raised to minus 4. It depends on values, and we go on putting the values of the power. And now we have to simply multiply with either 1 or 0 as per the actual values, and we need to do the addition. So 1 multiplied by 2 raised to minus 1 plus 1 multiplied by 2 raised to minus 2 plus 0. So 0 multiplied by 2 raised to minus 3 and plus 1 multiplied by 2 raised to minus 4. Now we have to do the simplification and multiplication. If we are multiplying either with 1 or 0, when we multiply with 0, answer will obviously come to 0, and when we multiply with 1, then actual value we have to put. Now for example, we take 1 multiplied by 2 raised to minus 1, that is 1 divided by 2, so it is 0.5, and answer will be 0.5. Same way 1 upon 2 raised to power 2, so 1 divided by 4, and answer will be 0.25. So 0.25. If we multiply with 0, answer will be 0. And 1 upon 2 raised to minus 4, so that is 1 upon 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. So 1 upon 16 and multiply with 1, so it is 0.0625. And now we have to simply add all these values. So 0.8125. 0.8125, that is equivalent decimal number to the fractional values, that is 0.1101. So this way we can do the conversion from binary to decimal for fractional values. Now let us take one more example, and that is a mixed number. So for mixed number, we start putting values. Base we have to take 2 and we have to convert we have to take power as per the position of this particular bit. So we start with integer values. We start with the point and we travel from right to left, right? So this is point value and we have to travel from right to left. First we take base 2 and power 0, then we take power 1, then we take power 2. Now in similar manner, after point, we have to travel from left to right? 2 raised to 0 we have already used, so we use power 2 raised to minus 1, 2 raised to minus 2 and 2 raised to minus 3. So now this position should be very much clear to you, because based on this position we will have the values. So now we multiply with 1 multiplied by 2 raised to 2, 1, all the values are 1. So we have to multiply and we have to do the addition. So 1 multiplied by 2 raised to 0, then we have to do addition. There is no any significance of point now while doing addition. So in similar way, we have to again multiply either after a point value, either with 1 or 0. But in our example, we have all ones. So we multiply 1 multiplied by 2 raised to minus 1, add 1 multiplied by 2 raised to minus 2, and we have 1 multiplied by 2 raised to minus 3. Now next step is very simple. We have to simplify and we have to add. So 1 multiplied by 2 raised to 2, that is 2 multiplied by 2, that is 4. So answer will be 4. Same way 2 raised to 1, so that is 2 multiplied by 1, so answer will be 2. Plus 2 raised to 0, we know that when we have any power, any value with power 0, it will come to 1. So 4 plus 2 plus 1, so that is 7. So integer value we have received, that is 7. Now plus 1 multiplied by 2 raised to minus 1. So we have to take 1 divided by 2, that is 0.5. So 0.5 plus 1 divided by 2 raised to 2. So 1 divided by 4. So it will come to 0.25. And same way 1 divided by 2 raised to 3, that is 1 divided by 8, and it will come to 0.125. So now only we need to do is addition, and then it comes to 7.875. See, it will automatically give decimal equivalent value into mixed number. So that is 7 is integer value and 0.875, that is our fractional values in decimal. So 111.111, that is binary number, and equivalent decimal values we have got 7.875. So this way we can do binary to decimal as well as decimal to binary number conversion. In this video lecture we have studied about how to convert fractional values from binary to decimal as well as from decimal to binary. We have considered mixed numbers also. Mixed number means integer as well as fractional values together for binary to decimal and decimal to binary conversion. So I hope all the conversions are very much useful to you. You have understand it very properly. Do some practice, right? And thank you for watching my video. Keep watching. Thank you very much.